All right, what's going on, everybody? Machinist here. Today, I'm going to show you how you can fund your fee account on the Dan trading bot. Now, let me explain again quick why there even is a fee account, right? Because you've already connected an API that you set, right? But make sure you do the settings the right way. Check the other video. You've already set it so that this bot is fully non-custodial, right? It can trade for you, but it cannot withdraw and it cannot deposit. So it cannot take money out of your account on Kraken or Femex or in the future on other centralized exchanges and send it anywhere else, which is great. That's what you want. You want security like that, right? That's why we like this bot so much, because it is truly non-custodial and that power is in your hands when you set that API. But because of that, it cannot charge you fees. It cannot take money out of your account. So you need to actually fund a fee account. And what that fee account needs is USDC on base. Okay. So what this video is going to do, I'm just going to show you how to get from Radix to USDC on base very cheaply and very quickly and completely decentralized. All right. So first things first, make sure you have MetaMask right on your computer. If you don't like MetaMask, if you have a different wallet, you want to use that, that's fine. Me personally, I use MetaMask. All right. So first stop, if you want to convert from Radix to USDC on base, all right, there's a couple steps. Now you can convert other things if you have, ETH, if you have Bitcoin, if you have ADA, right? You can do that. Astralescent may support it. If they don't, you can always use Simple Swap for this first step. Okay. So what you would do, go to astralescent.com, go to the bridge, and you're actually going to pick ETH on Arbitrum. Let me get this out of here. There we go. So we can start right from the beginning. So you're actually going to pick ETH on Arbitrum, and how you do that. And the reason for that will be clear in a second. It's the fees, right? All the fees in this is probably going to cost us less than 50 cents. And that's important. So you would click Arbitrum right here up top to pick the chain. And then right here, you'll see ETH. Just make sure it's ETH. And then that smaller logo right below it here, that is Arbitrum, and convert however much XRD you want, right? If you want to put, I mean, it's up to you, right? The fees aren't crazy with this bot, but if you don't want to have to do this again for a while, maybe you put $100, maybe you put 150, maybe you put 75, maybe you put 50. That's up to you. But again, once you get this into the bot, you can also withdraw that USDC on base whenever you want. Okay, right back in your wallet. So don't forget that. Whatever you put there, you can get back. It's not like you put it in there and it's gone forever and you have to use it for fees. All right. So either way, you have your XRD, you picked ETH on Arbitrum, you put in the amount of XRD that you want to convert. Now you need to get an Arbitrum wallet address. So go here to your MetaMask, and on this top left corner, you will select a network. Now you're going to need Arbitrum 1 and you're going to need the base mainnet. If you don't have these in your drop down list, that's okay. They are very, very easy to add. Just click add network, and then a window will pop up, right? A browser window that will show those. They should be right up top, right? Because they're two of the most used networks. Just click on them. It'll throw them right in there and you're good to go. So right now we're using Arbitrum because we're getting Arbitrum ETH. Hit receive, right? Just copy your address and then put it right there. And that's it. All right. And then you would just hit bridge. You would sign the transaction in your Radix wallet. There would be a little pop up here on the right where you can actually follow the transaction if you want. I've done this before and it's taken less than 10 seconds. I've done this before and it's taken 2 minutes, right? 3 minutes. So you can follow it through, I believe it's called Maya Scan if you want to. Totally up to you. But either way, you have that Arbitrum ETH on its way to your wallet. Now, if you did this on Simple Swap, the same first step, okay, you would go ADA to there you go, to ETH on Arbitrum. Okay. Now you could also get ETH on base if you want, because that's our next step. You'll see in a second, but just showing you it's basically how you do it here. Same thing with entering the address. Make sure that you have that network in your wallet. So now our next step, right? We went to Astrolescent. We have our ETH on Arbitrum showed up. I should already have some in my wallet. Hold on here. Let's see. Yep. So right there we have Ethereum on Arbitrum. So then we will go to Uniswap. So that is app. This is what the front screen will look like in case you haven't used it before. All right. It's app.uniswap, uniswap.org. Click on swap right here. All right. Now you'll click here. It'll show you what tokens you have in your wallet. So right up top, you will see that Arbitrum ETH. All right. Now you're going to want to convert that right here in the second collection of logos here. Notice it says swap across networks. That's what we want to do. All right. So you're going to want ETH on base. And this is where if you run Simple Swap, you could just convert directly to ETH on base. Astrolescent doesn't have base yet. They will in the future, I'm sure. But for now, this is a little go around. And the reason we're using Arbitrum to get here is just the fees are very, very low. So like, let's say I wanted to convert this $22.28. It actually comes back as $22.28. Okay. So like literally no fee. There'd probably be a couple cents, but whatever. So then you would click review. Okay. We're going to click swap. All right. It'll show you your estimated charges. Hit confirm. And it is swapping from ETH on Arbitrum to ETH on base. And now we are swapped. Now, our true goal here is USDC on base. So click this little arrow in the middle. Bam. Now ETH on base is up top. Then right here, instead of ETH on Arbitrum, we want USDC on base. So right here on the right, next to this little search field, you can pick the network that you want. So go down to base. Again, blue square with a white circle with a little line. And you want USDC on base right there. Perfect. And now you do not hit max for this. On the last one, we hit max. Okay. And this is why, because when you send this USDC on base to the trading bot, it's going to need literally like 2 cents worth of ETH for gas. So, like I have 0.013, so I'll probably do 0.01, right? And that way it just leaves a couple cents behind because honestly, that's all we're going to need. And then review and swap. Now it'll ask, hey, can I switch this network if you forgot to switch the network, right? Like I just did. And that's fine. So we want to be on base now. So sure, switch the network. Okay. Now, one thing you may see show up as well is it'll ask if your wallet it'll ask for a spending limit. Okay. And it'll give you some big, crazy, insane number, like $1 million. That's okay technically because what you're doing is just saying, "Hey, MetaMask, if I approved a transaction for up to this amount, I want you to, let me do it. If I go above that amount, I don't want it to go through. If it makes you feel safer to put it lower, at like a couple $1,000 or something, that's fine. But when you send that transaction, if it asks you that, it's not actually taking anything from your wallet. There's no charge. It's literally just a setting." So that way the wallet knows what you want to be set as your max spending limit for uniswap.org. All right. So then we confirm we're swapping. There we go. So now, all right. So now you have USDC on base, right? You have a little bit of ETH on base so that you can pay those gas fees. And you just click on top up and that's it. All right. Hit connect wallet. You connect your MetaMask or whatever other wallet that you're using. Give it its permissions, and then you put in your top up amount. All right. So whether it's $20 or $50 or $100, this is not money that's traded for you. This is money that pays the fees for those trades. And then you just hit top up, right? It'll pop up from your wallet, have you sign the transaction, and within less than a minute, just refresh the page, and you will see your funds there in your available balance for the fees, and you're good to go. So that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the bot. I hope I explained this well enough. If you have any more questions, please do not hesitate to come to the Dan Telegram or Discord. We're always more than happy to help. And again, the best thing about this bot is once you get down here in the strategies, you just pick, right? You have it set up now. You have your API key set up so the bot can trade the funds that you have in your Kraken account, the USDT that you have in there, right? You funded the fee account because it can't take money from you. Now you can pay the fees, and now you just pick your strategy, right? Do you want it to be low risk? Do you want medium risk? Do you say, you know what, F this, I'm going to go high risk and give it a shot and try to get those big rewards? That's great. You're good now. And what you do is you just set it and forget it. It is that easy. And you can sleep easy at night knowing that because of how you set that API key, this bot could never, ever take anything out of your centralized exchange account. Again, any questions, let us know.